everybody, it's Angie and welcome to Hot and Flashy. Today's video is 21 head-to-toe beauty secrets for women over 30. Now, you are not going to see all 21 beauty secrets in this video. This is what's called a collab video. I am really excited that I was asked to be in on this collaboration. The person who is in the lead on this is Miss Jen Marie. She got in touch with me and a number of other over 30 beauty gurus on YouTube because her audience had said that they actually prefer watching people with a little more age and a little more experience. And so she thought it would be great fun to have us each talk about our favorite beauty secret. Well, people who are 30, I don't consider you guys old. I consider you guys really, really young still, because by the time you get to be my age, you will be wishing you had the problems that you had when you were 30. Anyway, I could go on and on about the differences between 30-year-old skin and 50-year-old skin, but that's not what this is about. This is about all of us coming together to share our beauty secrets. The links to all of the videos will be in the information box below this video, as well as in all of their information box. So let me get started on my beauty secret, which is sunscreen. Now, if you're a regular viewer of mine, you know that I am crazy for sunscreen. It is my #1 beauty secret. I talk about it in not every video, but as many as I can squeeze in a little promo in there for sunscreen. You know that I do it. The reason that sunscreen is my #1 beauty secret, it's because I wish that I had known back in the day what I know now about what the sun's rays do to our skin, so that I could have protected my skin and saved myself a whole lot of wrinkles and a whole lot of money on things to get rid of my wrinkles and my age spots. Back in the 1970s when I was growing up, the highest SPF you could really get was like a 4. We would burn and peel. Little did we know what we were doing to our skin. Well, come forward 30 or 40 years from then, and guess what? The scientists have figured out that most of skin's aging and a lot of bad things like skin cancers are caused by exposure to the sun. There's 3 different kinds of rays. There's UVA, there's UVB, and there's UVC. Now, most of the UVCs burn up in the atmosphere, in the ozone, and never make it here to Earth. But the UVA rays and the UVB rays do. And when that radiation hits your skin, it basically causes genetic mutations, and then the mutations come back later on in the form of skin cancers, wrinkles, and age spots. Now, most sunscreen products, the SPF rating on there is the rating for UVB rays only. So if you're getting an SPF 15 or an SPF 30, basically what that means is that's the amount of time that you can spend out in the sun before your skin starts showing signs that it is burning. So the UVB rays are shorter than the UVA rays. They don't penetrate your skin as deeply, and they are responsible for the sunburn. Now, the UVA rays are much longer and they penetrate your skin deeper, and they are the leading cause of photoaging and also of some skin cancers. This is where the danger comes in. The UVA rays are far more harmful than the UVB rays. The UVA rays are just as strong at 8 in the morning as they are at high noon, okay? And they also penetrate glass and clouds. So but if you think that you're in your car or that you're in your house, that you're not getting any kind of UVA radiation, you are. You need to be wearing sunscreen year-round, indoors and out. It doesn't matter where you're going, what you're doing. It's not something that you need to only think of when you're going to the beach. It's something you need to think about every day. Now, using sunscreen will not completely make you wrinkle-free by the time you're my age. There are, of course, other factors, but this is one of the major ones. When you're going out to buy a sunscreen, it can be a little confusing. The #1 thing that you need to look for on your sunscreen label are the words broad spectrum. You want to screen out both UVA and UVB rays. If it doesn't say broad spectrum, then that means it's only screening out UVB. Okay? So if you want to also screen out those UVA rays that cause premature aging, you need a broad spectrum sunscreen. Here are some of the products that I really like. I'm a big fan of Neutrogena products. The price point is great. I tend to go for the drugstore things. The high-end things are awesome too. The Shiseido products are really good. Clarins has some good sunscreen products. But for me, I like to save the money because, as I said, I do have wrinkles, I do have age spots, I do get Botox, and so I need to save my money for that. So I buy the less expensive sunscreens, but these are just as effective. I go for a high SPF. For me, 15 is for the birds. 30 minimum is my personal opinion of what I think everyone needs to use. You know, you do what you want. The most effective sunscreen is the one that you'll actually put on every day and remember to put on every day. So if you get a moisturizer with sunscreen in it and you can remember to use that, then that's great, do that. But it's whatever you're going to use. So the ones that I use are ones that don't leave like a shiny or whitish kind of mask on my face, because I don't like that look, and if it does that, I'm not going to use it. So the ones that I'm recommending, they're sheer, they're lightweight, they don't leave my skin feeling heavy, I'm prone to breakouts, they don't break me out. So let me show them to you now. So my very favorite one is the Neutrogena Ultra Sheer Liquid. This is in an SPF 70. And then I can put my makeup on right over this. This is great. It kind of acts as a primer because it has a lot of silicones in it, and then I don't have to use a primer. This one is mainly chemical sunscreens. So if you're looking for an all-physical sunscreen because your skin doesn't like the chemical sunscreens, then this is a good option. This is the Neutrogena Pure and Free Sunscreen. This is in an SPF 50. This is also broad spectrum. This one goes on slightly whitish at first, but it does, once it dries, it doesn't really leave any kind of a white cast at all. So that one's great. And if you're acne prone, I also have this one. This is from Cetaphil. This is called their Oil Control Moisturizer. This is a broad spectrum SPF 30, and this is a nice product just for daily use. This is a moisturizer and a sunscreen all rolled into one, so you just slap this on in the morning. Now, one of the main things about sunscreen is the amount that you use. If you are just putting on the tiniest little bit and you don't really have enough to rub around your face, then you're not going to be getting the full coverage. Also, if you're trying to get your SPF coverage from your makeup, unless you're putting on heavy, full coverage makeup, you're not getting the full SPF coverage. That's why I like to use a separate product, so that I know that I'm putting it on enough that I'm getting the full coverage. And the other places that you should also be putting your sunscreen is down your neck, all over your chest, and on the backs of your hands. These are places that people forget about that show your age right away. So if you can keep those wrinkles and age spots from those areas as well just by doing sunscreen, then why wouldn't you do that too? All right, so that is pretty much everything I had to say about sunscreen. I know I have a lot to say about sunscreen. Thank you so much, Ms. Jen Marie, for inviting me in on this collab. It's been really a lot of fun, and I can't wait to see what everyone else's secrets are for aging beautifully. So thanks so much for watching, and take care, everybody. Bye-bye.